Hello and welcome to tonight's show. Thank you for joining me. I have a lot to talk about. I've been catching up on some reading, so that's why I named the stream Catching Up, and I'm catching up with you guys. It's been a couple weeks since we have done this, so see, we have a few people in the chat. Happy to see you guys. We got TF, Robbie, and Matt. I appreciate you all. Good to see some of my regulars joining me. And we have Heavy Metal Hippie. If you don't know who that is Luke's new YouTube channel, and he will be joining me in a little bit to talk about that. He has one video up about his Hawaiian shirt collection. It's a pretty fun, goofy video. It was partially my idea. I helped him come up with the thumbnail and did the editing for him. But of course, it's Luke and his goofy personality. So yeah, he's at 8 subscribers, which isn't bad for his first video. I mean, I think he was at like 30 views, 8 subscribers.
Ooh. I'm not goofy. I'm the most serious person I've ever met.
Hi D&T, thank you for joining us as well. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna actually grab the computer real quick so I can drop the link for Luke's channel. So why don't you
Oh, this is embarrassing.
take a chance to tell everyone about your channel?
My channel of one video. So I actually don't really know how much I want, how much I want to disclose and how much I want. I was kind of hoping that we would wait to make the big reveal until I have more than one video on it. But I'm thinking about. I got a couple of video ideas, and they're all kind of all over the place. Not a lot of them are comic book related, although a couple of them are media related. I wasn't sure if I was talking about doing a video about the penny, the death of the penny, and how happy I am about that.
So I thought you were gonna do a video about like heavy metal stuff. That's kind of like a
Oh no, I'm going to get there. I was also thinking about doing a 2025, 2024, metal album of the year kind of thing. Or I'll just call it album of the year because let's be honest, the best music is metal. Taylor what? Don't know her.
Yeah, and you wanted to make a video about your love of the Barbie movie.
More specifically, I wanted to make a video shitting on Ben Shapiro's opinion of the Barbie movie. And you don't get to have that wrong of an opinion about the absolute masterpiece that is that movie.
So, yeah, well, do you want to talk a little bit about maybe what inspired you to do a YouTube channel and I don't know, some of the channels that you're inspired by, maybe give people.
So my my influences as far as YouTube creators, I mean, let's get the obvious one out of the way. The angry video game nerd. It's the obvious one. Yada yada. I know everyone quotes it. Everyone names him as the reason they started YouTube. But I think another name that I like Brutal Moose, LGR, the Lazy Video Game Reviewer. I also happen to really like. There's like G-Man Lives and Civi 11. Those are all really cool content creators. I also happen to like. I know you guys. I'm only listing this last because I don't know if any of you guys would know him, but I really like Administrative Results. He's one of my favorite YouTubers like ever. I like the Administrative Results, Grand Thumb. Those guys are awesome. I just finished watching an episode of the Unsubscribed podcast, so that was really cool. Let's go Buffalo, right? Whoa. If you know, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, let's put that up there.
Oh. Yeah, so I just dropped.
Oh, whoa. Someone's got to say something. Gotta put on my Hawaiian shirt collection. Hell yeah. Aloha. Thank you very much. Oh, hi, Robbie.
Excuse me. Sorry. Made a mess.
Give me a little bit of love, Robbie. Hit the channel. Go. I got one video. I don't know if you're just popping in, but I got one video. I don't know how much I want to disclose and what I want to get into. But yeah, no, I definitely I wanna get started. I didn't want to reveal the channel with just one video, but cat is out of the box, out of the bag. What did you spill? What I get for buying her Pepsi?
At least it was on the mat.
It was on the mat, on the rubber mat for the treadmill in front of the desk that doesn't have anything on it at the moment.
Yeah. I warned the people who have been here often. They know how clumsy I am.
Make sure you subscribe to Gotham&Glam, or else she will attack. She's ruthless. She shows no mercy, particularly for fine electronics with small cords.
Sticking to the bottle with the cap.
Cap is staying on. I will put a nipple on it if you need to.
Go. Yes, Matt remembers. Okay. Yes, I know, because there was a time that I was about to start a stream and I was a few minutes late because I made a mess. So, yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you to everyone who's joined me. Thank you to everyone who is checking out Luke's channel. Yeah. And yeah, a little surprise visit from our kitty. She made it into Luke's first video. I made sure she was there.
Oh, no, we're going to make sure she gets in all my videos.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't be Luke without kitties. So...
Now, Matt, are you saying that I mentioned it? That Luke mentioned my channel? Or she mentioned it? That definitely sounds like something I would do is, oh, I want to keep something a secret, and then immediately spill the beans.
It's talking about me being klutz and spilling things. I have talked about it.
Did you know? Fun fact, you can stain a black carpet. I didn't know that.
All right.
A black carpet, you can stain it. Yeah, didn't know that either.
So, something kind of interesting. Some people were pretty surprised that I got the DC Comics Presents number 47, the first appearance of He-Man, for $1 recently. Well, I actually got a copy of that same book for even cheaper this time. It was free. You got it right there. You got DC Comics Presents, and it's coverless, but honestly, dude, this is like a perfect reader copy. Like, this is super, like, it looks like someone just ripped the cover off and never read the book. Like,
it's in great shape. Because let me tell you what, if you get your cardio up there, anything could be free.
Oh my God, stop. No, I mean, like, so I've been going through a bunch of boxes at Queen City Bookstore, one of my local shops, and as I'm going through all the coverless books, they are just like putting out for free for anyone to take. And I was like, I mean, this is really cool. I feel like somebody out there would want this and appreciate it just to have it and read it. So I'm going to be giving some stuff away. I have a big stack of some coverless books or just some really rough looking comics. I got some right here, and there are more, but yeah, I'm going to be, at some point doing a bit of a giveaway if anybody wants some fun reader comics. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Javier said he finally found the Dollar Tree comics after 6 months. Wow, that's crazy. Well, I'm glad that you were able to find them, my friend. And then Matt said, also mentioned Luke's channel. Christina dropped the link on Tuesday.
Greatly appreciated.
Yeah, Luke's got the star power. That's for sure.
I believe the kids call it Riz. It's like the Riz.
That's the Riz, yeah. Also, yeah, something else that's cool that was in with that stack of comics the shop was just giving away.
Pretty, man.
Yeah, I mean this has some spine ticks, but overall this looks okay. So this one's staying in my collection, but this is a Raiders of the Lost Ark Marvel magazine, and this is the first appearance of Indiana Jones in a comic, and it was just being given away at my local comic shop. And I mean, like I said with the other ones, the inside, pages and everything look really good. It's just the cover is a little bit ticked up. It just didn't feel like it was worth trying to price out and sell. I don't know, but I was pretty excited to find this. I've always really enjoyed Indiana Jones, and Raiders of the Lost Ark was always my favorite, personally. I think Luke had only watched that movie for the first time with me.
Don't throw rocks at me. She's right. I have not seen. I was a fully grown adult when I watched Raiders for the Lost Ark for the first time, but I had seen Temple of Doom and The Last Crusade more times than I can count.
Yeah, well.
So who wielded for chat? who wielded the whip better? Was it Simon Belmont or the rest of the Belmont descendants from Castlevania, or was it Indiana Jones? Because I'm definitely getting a whip. I guess the question is, does it need to be blessed by the Vatican or not? Because if I'm getting a whip, I'm hunting me some vampire.
Robbie said, "How much can you give me a Detective Comics number 27 for?" Well, I mean, I've seen some copies of it.
Which one is 27?
They're not original prints, but I've seen some copies that you could get for a reasonable price. But yeah, I think that's $1 million+ book right now. I think, I'm thinking that's like $1 million. So. Yeah, maybe it'll be in the budget one day.
Indiana Jones. But Castlevania has the way cooler music.
Well, we got to vote for Indiana Jones. There you go. Yeah, I've always really liked Indiana Jones. So
sounds like something.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, I got just a bunch of fun, cool books. And yeah, I still need to go back and record part 3 of that awesome collection unveiling. People seem to really enjoy those videos, and I've been having a lot of fun, but haven't been able to make it out there. Just haven't had the time. It takes quite a bit. I'm able to cut it down and get it to 20-30 minute video, but that's, spending hours in the shop digging through. And Luke's been with me, and he's been getting to the point where he's been getting maybe a little tired of it. Is that right, Luke? Was it a little much doing those videos with me?
It's quite a lot. It's quite a lot, particularly when it's not. I mean, if it was my bread and butter, if it was a candy store for me, it probably wouldn't be as difficult. But evening.
JSS, thank you. Yeah, so it's still.
No, I mean it's fun. It's definitely amusing. I had fun, although I wish I was maybe there half the amount of time I was. But I'm here for some. I got like the hottest comic book nerd on the planet. So and it's no sweat off my back.
Yeah, and you like talking to the comic shop guy.
I don't like talking to anybody. I don't even have a good personality. I'm so rude. I'm so serious all of the time. Serious. Yeah, I like talking to people, particularly nerds. And it turns out, don't tell anyone, but a lot of the people that go to comic book stores are fucking nerds.
So,
good evening from the southwest borderland.
Thank you, Murray Gelman. So has anyone checked out the Sonic the Hedgehog and DC Comics crossover?
Joker makes it funny.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, dude, I've been liking this series. Some people were hating on it because an out there concept, but this right here is issue number 3 that covers by Serge Acuna, and I really love his art and really like how accurately the Sonic and Shadow are, and you got Batman teaming up with Shadow, and the Flash and Sonic, of course, are going at it about who is the fastest, and really cool. So Darkseid is invading Sonic's world. The Justice League shows up. Then the Justice League winds up sending the Sonic characters through one of the boom tubes to their universe while they duke it out with Darkseid. So then you get a little bit of Sonic characters filling in for the Justice League, and there's a part of this comic that just made me so happy because Shadow the Hedgehog, of course, is taking over for Batman. I love Shadow. Here, bring out my little Shadow Squishmallow.
Yo.
And he's, of course, donning Batman's cape and cowl. And there's a part where he's fighting the Joker, and the Joker refers to Shadow as edgy hedgy. And I think it might be one of my favorite things to happen in comics. So if you have not checked out DC and Sonic the Hedgehog, I highly recommend that. Issue number 3 is out, and it's issue 3 of 5. Ooh. So, yeah. And I got the ultimate, it is the ultimate comic book, and little Squishy Shadow approves. I've gotten some comments about my Squishy Shadow, and I got him in a video, actually my most popular video. I found this little Squishy Shadow, so there you go. And I have been catching up on my reading. I have been reading Batman. This is part 2 of the Hush 2 storyline, and I did get around to reading this, so the mystery is kind of starting to unfold, and you have Red Hood coming into the mix, and we kind of figured that was going to happen, considering Jason was kind of unintentionally brought into the first Hush story, and so pretty interesting, again. I think that it's definitely not my favorite Batman story, but I am getting invested in it, and there's a little bit of mystery around Jason's motives. We don't know what kind of games he and Hush might be playing. And Matt said he read part 3 today, and so did I. I read part 3, and I got the big foil comic because honestly, this cover with the foil is just perfect. Absolutely stunning. I feel like this cover was just made to be a foil with the white and the all over. So I think it looks a lot better with the kind of silvery foil look. So there you go. Yeah, this was my only comic that I picked up this week so far. There are a couple more things I might go and pick up, but just went to the comic shop real quick today and got that because one of the shops in our area, they do everything 25% off cover price, so that's $20 cover price, so got it for $15.
You can say it was a good deal.
Yeah, it was a good deal, that's for sure.
I think they missed out on a serious opportunity by having Shadow replace Batman instead of Jason Todd, Red Hood. I feel like that would have worked out a little bit more perfect. He's got the guns, he swears.
Yeah, they got the red. That's true.
I don't even think he'd have to work that hard. He'd be like, all right, you're Red Hood now.
Yeah, but it is kind of perfect. Like in the first part, there's a part where Jason, not Jason, now you got me saying Jason, where Batman and Shadow fighting some bad guys, and they just don't say a word to each other. It's pretty perfect for their characters. But yeah, Hush.
Positive male role models.
Yeah, Hush 2, part 3 was pretty good. I think that one probably my favorite of the issues so far was part 3. I don't want to give anything away, but the stakes are definitely getting higher. So, I'd say it's worth checking out.
Speaking about raising the stakes and getting higher.
I have no idea what he's doing. Oh, okay. So I read Superman Unlimited. Did anyone check that out? You got this awesome Jim Lee variant cover there with Superman, and he's playing fetch in space with Crypto. And this was a pretty cool story. You have kind of like a walk through Superman's past as he's waking up in the future, which he doesn't recognize. He's been asleep for 3 months, and a lot has changed. So there you go, guys. Well, not asleep, in a coma. Get what I mean? But yeah, pretty cool. I've really been enjoying some of the Summer of Superman stuff. I read this one, the Summer of Superman, like one-shot special. So yeah, this was fun. And I don't have it out right now, but I did read the new Supergirl as well. That was pretty fun. It kind of felt to me like sort of something out of the Silver Age, like the story. It's kind of goofy. You got this like Supergirl imposter who's taken over her alter ego and her Supergirl persona. So pretty fun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to issue number 2. I might pick up that Art Germ variant that you got, Matt, because my comic shop, they had a bunch of those left, and I didn't grab it, but yeah, Luke, it looks like Steve is not here, at least not yet. But yeah. So a lot of good Superman stuff. Supergirl is looking fun. And yeah, I've really been enjoying comics lately. You know, I've been kind of behind on my reading, but I've been trying to catch up on stuff and really been enjoying it and having fun with it. Some other cool books that I haven't shown on my channel yet. This one I think I actually showed on Matt Likes Comics channel. This is a Dollar Bin book that I picked up recently, and I haven't put it in bag and board yet. It's still in the bag. I got it from the comic shop, but this is Action Comics 1075. It's an oversized anniversary issue, and this is a 1 in 25 variant that I got in a Dollar Bin, and really love that. It's getting to be summertime. Really nice kind of 4th of July sort of themed book.
Is that the one I read? I just read a Superman comic book. What can I write?
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is like a special anniversary issue. Yeah, I haven't read that one yet.
Superman comic book that I just read. You handed me one. And you said read this.
Yeah, right here. I was just talking about that.
Oh my god, that is so
here,
cute.
Talk about it. Yeah. If you want to say something.
Dude, I'm not the.
Okay.
Position to talk to anybody.
Okay.
But no, it was really cute. You know what? I really like this because it kind of reminds me of Babyface Superman, and he's still kind of a little bit of a babyface in this book, but he's still sculpted like Superman. So I appreciate that. He's cute. Everything about Superman is wholesome and sweet, and I love him. And so they get the character right in the book. I don't know. I dug it. I approve. I'm very excited to see Jim Lee draw it because that's kind of.
He's not drawing
He's not
that.
drawing it?
No,
Is that-
that's a variant cover. He didn't draw the book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's.
But he didn't
I'm
like
sorry,
color it or
Luke-
something. I don't know.
Luke's not a comic guy.
You know what? I've talked to people in comic book stores that I definitely am positive that I know more than.
Oh, sure.
Just by being in such close proximity to you.
Yeah.
So I think I'm not a comic book guy anymore.
Yeah, fair enough.
But I just saw the art. Yeah, and I was like, I know that's Jim Lee, and I even recognize the signature because he actually writes this out. I liked it, but something that's confusing me, something that Robbie brought up. Put that up on. Is that already on screen?
Luke said 9 subs.
I'm at 9 subs.
All right.
9.
Yeah.
But what is with what's going to happen with those
They
comics?
Don't make bags and
they
boards
don't
for
make
them.
bags and boards.
No, they're too big.
There's
they're like art
this a-
print bags.
Is that a format that's going to continue?
People are saying that they might start doing. They might start making some. But
because that's really cool. I like the needlessly large the storybook.
Yeah, it was fun. It was cool to read. But yeah, so I'm sorry. Did you have something?
Huh? Oh no.
Oh, okay. So yeah, everyone. Well, we'll figure it out. But everyone's been having fun, enjoying my videos, going through that big collection, and so yeah, that dollar book I just showed you, the Action 1075, I got when I was making that first video, and there were a bunch of these variant covers for Action Comics in the dollar bin. I really like this one. This is 1069, and it's got Superman in space, all black cover. This one was by Wes Craig. Yeah, cool artist. So that's cool one. And then another Action Comics. This is 1066. This one looks like it is a Jorge Jimenez House of Brainiac. And that was a story that I really enjoyed. So cool to get a nice variant cover of that in the dollar bin. And since we have a few more people here, we're going to just say it again. Luke right here, my valued occasional co-host, sidekick, is going to be making his own YouTube channel. Well, he already has one. And I'm going to drop the link.
It'll grow substantially over time. I kind of didn't want the cat to get out of the bag that quickly, but
I was going to spoil it. Well, you got fans, dude. You got people that want to see you. So, if you guys like Luke, if you like his random outbursts and fun energy that he brings to the channel,
I'm a very serious person.
you can see what he has cooking on his own channel. So subscribe to him, and it will make me very happy.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. And we got the guy 3737. Hey Celia, hey Luke, it's Jake. I'm looking forward to being on the show next Saturday. What? Oh yeah, Jake. Oh my goodness, yes. Okay, yes, I remember. I met you at the comic shop. This is Jake. He's a guy from my area. He's a local comic writer. And he's going to come on my show and talk about his book. Oh my goodness, yes, I'm so sorry. I can't believe that is next week. Yes, time is flying by because we were talking about the Buffalo Comic Con. He is going to be there with his own booth, so I'll be stopping by when I do my video, chatting with him, and I wanted to have him on the channel for an interview. So it's going to be on here, yes, my friend.
Big boost.
So yeah, I've been been fun. We've been talking about some comics. Something we're gonna do when no, Robbie, the treasury bags are too small. It's like 4 or 5 inches different, something like that. But yeah, we will get it figured out. I'm just being extremely careful with them. The whole ride home from the comic shop, I was just holding it like with so much anxiety, but it is like in perfect shape. The one I got was super flat. Ooh, Luke's got his 10 subscribers.
Yo!
'Cause you know
number
what?
10.
Luke's, he's embarrassed. He didn't want to talk to people about it. But you know what? Having more views and more subscribers will be better for when you post your next video.
Okay.
So,
all right. Cool. I 100. I really appreciate you subscribing. Subscribing.
yeah, seriously, thank you to everyone who's checking him out and who's supporting him because he's been nervous.
I am what they would call a nervous Nelly.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But
I
everyone
appreciate
loves
you for
Luke.
supporting me and cracking the whip sometimes. I appreciate it.
You supported me, there have been times like, that part 2 of the comic book big crazy video. I didn't want to go that day. Luke actually encouraged me to go. I was in a bad mood that day. I was like, no, I'm not feeling it, but he pushed me to go, and sometimes he pushes me when I'm not feeling it, and he encouraged me to start doing better, so I want to encourage him to do this because I know he likes to. I know he loves getting on camera and entertaining and being his goofy old self, and I love his goofy old self, and I want him to embrace that. So thank you guys for all being awesome and tuning in. We have lately been watching The Sopranos. I think I may have talked about that on a live show before because I was talking about mob movies and mob books and everyone was telling me to watch The Sopranos and
Yeah, The Sopranos is
we
really
finally
cool.
have been watching.
We don't usually watch TV shows. We don't really, but we're having a lot of fun with it. Something that I really appreciate about The Sopranos is that when when the series was shot, it was shot in current day. However, it's a little over 25 years old. So it's kind of a snapshot into of days gone by. It's retro now, but it was modern at the time, which is really cool. Like when I see them sit down and play an N64, or I just appreciate it. Or my favorite is when they talk about how much money things cost, or they talk about they'll talk about how 50 grand is a mind blowing amount of money.
Well, Jake, I'm excited to hear more about your comic if it's about the mafia. I've read a lot of books about the mafia. Matt, we are very early in the second season. I fell asleep during the last couple episodes, so I think that
He's in
still
Italy.
early. Oh yeah, he just went to Italy. That's where we are.
He just went to Italy.
Yeah, I can't believe it's taken me this long. I probably watched about every popular mob movie. I've read a lot of the books, but we're not big show watchers, so just never got into it, but I've really been enjoying it. I haven't been hooked on a TV show in a while. Paulie's such an idiot in Italy. Okay.
Yes, he is. He's like the most aggressively Italian person you see, but he goes to Italy and he's asking for tomato sauce on his pasta. They're talking shit about him, and he's just like a dumb American. And I like how cat's walking on the laptop. That might spell disaster. Okay, so if you notice, if just a little detail, when you can see when you're rewatching, Italy, the setting is beautiful, but it is often covered in litter, and the litter is all American products. Just kind of reflects what's going on. How these absolute buffoons who think they're Italian, couldn't recognize the motherland from their elbows. But because what they have in America is effectively a different culture. It's Italian American as opposed to Italian, you know.
Yeah.
And so I kind of appreciate how the actual Italian mobsters are a little pissed are a little pissed off and petty with the American mobsters because they basically turn their culture into pizza and Tommy guns.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of just when you're watching the episodes, just kind of look for that little subtext.
Yeah, I've been enjoying it a lot. Yeah, it's getting good. It's been getting good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I kind of want to probably get off and maybe watch an episode.
You want to watch an episode? I want to bring up how like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, I watched a Watch Mojo video on the top 10 plot twists in The Sopranos, and I haven't thought about it until I started watching this freaking I remember it from 5 years ago. So I'm actively trying to read and
Hey Jim, thank you for letting me know about that. Apparently DC's Looney Tunes did a Sopranos parody called The Stupidos in 2002. 90. Okay, it's issue number 90. All right. I might have to check that out. That sounds like fun. We like the Looney Tunes.
I'm a big Looney Tunes fan, so I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah.
Eat some baked ziti and read the comic book.
So yeah, I've been really enjoying recent comics. Some of my recent favorites are definitely this one right here, the Superman Unlimited, especially with that Jim Lee cover. And I really like the DC Sonic the Hedgehog, particularly this Serge Acuna variant cover of number 3. Really nice, really fun issue there. So check that one out if you haven't. And again, like I said before, I have a very, very large stack of some very nice reader copies, some coverless comics here, and I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do some sort of a giveaway. There's like some World's Finest. There's some more of those DC Comics Presents.
We need to drop a shameless plug for our Comic-Con. Do you still have the flyer?
Oh, yeah, here it is.
Shameless plug time. Sirens. We are selling out. No, we're not. We're not going to be paid. We just want everyone to come to the Buffalo Comic Con. It is good for your soul.
Oh, here it is. Okay.
It will.
Yes.
It is
the Buffalo
an event.
Comic-Con.
Once in a lifetime event.
14th.
And until they have it next year.
If you are anywhere near, Niagara Falls Comic-Con is this weekend. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it to that one because I'm already doing the Buffalo Comic-Con.
Oh yeah.
I would like to do Niagara Falls, but I think I can only do one. And actually tomorrow there's something interesting. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a comic garage sale, actually. One of the guys, not the same guy who does the Buffalo Comic-Con. He did another Comic-Con that we went to in a video. I think the video was, can we survive a Comic-Con on $30? And this guy, like, he is always super cheap. Like, he was like,
you talking about the little Italian guy?
The one that's like, everything's $1.
Oh, yeah. He says, I don't care what the box says. I don't care what the sticker says. If it's here, it's $1. I don't care.
Yeah.
He had a little fire in him.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to go to that. You're doing a garage sale?
Yeah, he's doing a garage sale tomorrow and Saturday. So I think I'm going to go tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm going to film, since it's at his house. I'll ask. I'll ask him. And if not, I will definitely make a video sharing my pickups with you guys. But I'll try to film because, he's a fun guy. I'm sure he will he will let me, but we'll see. We will see. I'm looking for one of these coverless books. There's a cool one. There's a nice little stretch of these Batman family books in the coverless, and this one right here is the first appearance of the Joker's daughter. So that's a fun one. She's a pretty weird character. They redid this character in the New 52 and made her a lot edgier. Like, she wore the Joker's face that he cut off, but in this, she's kind of some lunatic that pretends she's the daughter of all of Batman's villains. Like, there's a Joker's daughter, like Catwoman's daughter, Riddler's daughter, Two-Face's daughter. I think she's Two-Face's daughter. Or at least she has the name. So yeah, this was issue number 6 of Batman Family. Yeah, keep the shameless plug going. And then I got issue number 7 and 8, and there's there's a few more of that. And of course, the really cool one though is that DC Comics presents 47 first He-Man. So yeah, a lot of cool, fun reader copies of some books. And the one that's staying with me from that little set is the Raiders of the Lost Ark, the first comic appearance of Indiana Jones that I got for free. So very exciting. And yeah, I'm really excited for got this garage sale coming up. I still have to go back to Queen City Bookstore to do part 3 of that insane collection. I'm not sure how many parts I'm gonna make it, if I'm gonna keep it going for a while, or if I'm just going to, do like 3 or 4 parts maybe, because there are definitely enough boxes I could get a few more parts out of it, but we'll see. We got the convention coming up in a few weeks, couple weeks now, so a lot to look forward to on this channel, and try to keep doing more live streams. I'm going to be helping Luke out, making some of his own videos, so I have some videos planned. Luke has some video ideas that he's brewing on. Yeah, thank you. We got comics. Thank you for joining us. Dollar books are great. Got Kite's Curiosities. Any word on the next wave of Dollar Tree comics? I'm not sure. We had some come out recently that were promoting Superman. There was a lot of Superman maybe leading up to the movie, so maybe when we get a little closer to Superman's release, or I don't know, maybe a little bit after that. Got 21 people watching, only 18 likes.
Yo.
Thank you. Robbie said, you guys have a great night. Enjoy The Sopranos. Yeah, thank you, everyone.
Bing, bada boom.
Like the video on the way out. Appreciate you. Angry Straight White Male. That's a fun name.
That is a hilarious name.
Mr. Awesome Country. Oh yeah, go. Wait, actually, no, you're not a mod. You can't. Do you? Whatever it is, you can drop it on my computer. What link do you want to drop?
That one.
Wait.
Can you just copy it and paste it?
Oh yeah.
I don't totally get all of that.
Yeah,
stuff.
I probably should just make you a mod so you can drop links, but haven't gotten around to doing that. Finally found some of the Dollar Tree location near me, but it was picked over pretty good. Got the Aquaman and the JLA one, so it wasn't a total loss.
I don't want to give the complete impression that I'm an absolute child, but I'm kind of excited for Aquamanity.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a Luke Luke comic, Aquamanatee. So Luke, I think your comment was filtered out.
So how do I send it to you?
Messenger, I guess.
Here, can I just have the
Yeah.
here?
Here. You can just look it up. Matt. Yeah, Matt. I've had people tell me how to do it. I think I have to maybe come back to the live chat after the stream's done and click on the person's name, right? Something like that. I've definitely been told how to do it, and I'm a procrastinator, so I haven't gotten around to adding anyone. But yeah, I probably should add a couple for some link dropping. Give Luke the chance. Oh god, I see what he's putting in. I see what he's doing. So yeah, this has been awesome. Talked a little bit about some books, some of the plans for the next few weeks, and you guys are super cool, super awesome. We're gonna head out and watch The Sopranos, and Luke is leaving you guys with something.
Yeah, if you just want to,
This is on Luke, just so you know.
this is if you want to help a brother out, heavy metal hippie. I'll probably be posting and commenting and everything. Yeah, just heavy metal hippie. Want to look me up? Begging you, click the thing. It would be most beneficial for me. It would make me very happy if you did that.
All right. Oh,
12 subs. 12 subs.
All right. So yeah, we'll probably be going live next week on Thursday, and we have the live stream coming up with my boy Jake, local comic guy. So stay posted. I will be dropping all the information about that in the coming days. I'll make a community post. I'll hit you up on Instagram, Jake, and I'll make up a thumbnail. We can do a little promotion if you want to share it around on your social media as well. So thank you guys. Subscribe to Luke. Y'all are awesome. And do you have anything else you want to say before I part ways?
Oh, yo, thanks, guy.
Hmm.
All right, that's actually my my channel.
All right, and Patrick, thank you. We are heading out, but if you're just joining us now, you can check out what we just said on the replay.
Yeah, watch it on the replay. We have Sopranos to watch and dinner to cook.
And Dwayne. Yes. All right. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, I'm sorry for people that are just showing in, coming in.
Sales boy. Yeah. Thank you, everyone who's joining in. Check out the replay. I think it was a pretty good show. Everybody who came in, all the regulars, we appreciate you. Anyone new who's popping in for the first time, good to see you, and I hope to see you next week.
Thank you very much, guys. I'll see you next week. You guys are the bomb.